Today I'm gonna share a personal story of how my iPhone got completely destroyed. My family and I, we went down to the local creek to go on a summer float. And when we arrived at our destination, I realized that my phone got wet. My iPhone got completely wet. So let's start with the mistakes. Mistake number one is I used a Ziploc bag, just like this one here. And unfortunately, it wasn't closed tight enough. So water came into the Ziploc bag and got to my phone, and it was like swimming in water for a longer period of time. And that was not good. Mistake number two that I did is when we got to our destination, I saw this phone in the water, and I was, oh my gosh, it's gonna be ruined. So I turned it on and I looked if it was still working. Apparently that's a huge mistake to make, because that can lead to internal shortages when within the phone, and this is really hard then to resolve. Well, at the time it still worked. We drove back home. I dried the phone off and tried to turn it on. And what did I see? I saw the Apple logo appearing. And then I tried to turn it on and off, and I charged it even because I thought maybe the battery was drained through the water, which was apparently another dumb thing to do. And ultimately, the phone only showed the Apple logo pulsing on and off. What did I try to save the situation? Well, I tried to keep the phone off for 24 hours. I put it into another Ziploc bag with rice this time to hope that the rice would pull out the excess fluid from the phone. I tried it again, turned it on and off, didn't do the trick. Yeah, I also tried different methods to start and restart the phone, but that didn't work either. So I still got the pulsing Apple logo. I also downloaded a software tool, or maybe even multiple tools, to recover the data that was on the phone. Unfortunately, that was also not successful. It just simply didn't work. Then I went to a iPhone repair shop. I thought, why not try that? And they probably can solve the problem. But the guy that was in the shop, he thought maybe the charging port was fried, and so he changed the charging port. But that was also not the problem. Unfortunately, that was kind of the end of my trying. There was one more lifeline that I had. I called a service that is called Driver Safe or something like that. It's a company that specializes for these cases, and I told them about my problem, and they said that they could help, and they sent me over a quote via email, and it said it would cost probably about $700 to over $3,000 to recover my data, and they couldn't even promise that they could do that, but they sounded pretty confident. That was totally out of my budget. I accepted the fact that I lost all my images, my videos, which is, for me, it was the most important thing. So at the end, I decided to get a new phone, and I signed up for the iCloud storage that Apple offers. It's a very small amount that you pay every month to get a certain amount of storage, and it just keeps everything in the cloud and keeps it safe. And that is probably one of the biggest recommendations that I want to give you as well. Just make sure that your data is safe and that you find a service. It doesn't have to be iCloud, it can be something else. But keep your videos, keep your data, your photos, keep them safe in the cloud, so that whatever happens to your phone, you can recover that data. Thanks very much for watching. If you found this story helpful, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel as well. Have you ever run into a situation like that? Please let me know in the comments below. And maybe you have run into a similar situation like I, and you were successful. I would love to hear what the end result was. So thanks so much. I hope I see you next time. Take care, bye. And remember, keep your device safe and your data backed up.